In this video, you'll discover all the benefits that you can receive from taking probiotics for just 14 days. I'll uncover all the amazing benefits that probiotics will give you. And here's the thing that's so interesting about probiotics. They're considered the forgotten organ. These probiotics that are in us and on us, they play such an enormous role in your overall health. And if you think about how many cells your body has, it's around 40 trillion. And think of this. These probiotics outnumber your cells 10 to 1. So we have to make sure we're doing the right thing to take care of these probiotics so that our health doesn't suffer. I'm Dr. Zyrowski. Let's go ahead and jump right into the first thing that probiotics are going to help you with. It's going to be your digestion. This is very important. It's been shown that when you start taking probiotics, it can help alleviate gas, bloating, and also if you're suffering from IBS, it'll help alleviate that as well, and even diarrhea or irregular bowel movement. So therefore, if you want to just a good general way to improve your digestion, this is it. It's very simple. And if you think about all the times you've suffered with this or all the people you know that is suffering with these particular issues, it's quite vast in number, meaning that we need to get more probiotics in our system. And the truth is that because we are not eating food from the soil directly like our ancestors did, we're just not getting the probiotics we used to. Now, let's go ahead and talk about immunity. You know what? Your immunity isn't just about taking vitamin D and vitamin C and making sure you bundle up when you go outside. It's totally different. Your immunity really relies on your gut health. And when you take a probiotic, it's going to actually increase your natural antibodies and along with improving your immune cells. And so therefore, if you want to boost your immune system, it's important to utilize probiotics so that you have a healthy gut, so that your immune system is strong. Now let's look at your mental health. This is really important. Now, not too many people know this, but you will now. And this is that when you take probiotics, it actually helps with something called the gut-brain connection. And whenever you're taking probiotics, this is what it'll do for your brain. It's going to help decrease anxiety, decrease your risk of having depression, and also decrease mental stress as well. And without getting too far into the weeds, essentially what happens is that your gut is a huge producer of a neurotransmitter for your brain called serotonin. When you have optimal levels of serotonin, essentially, you're going to have less stress, less anxiety, and less depression. So we have to have a good gut health in order to have good brain health. And I tell people all the time, if you have a gut problem, you have a brain problem. You probably have more brain fog, more anxiety, and so much more. So let's work on our brain health and our mental well-being through taking probiotics. Very simple. And this is something that you can utilize to improve your health in so many ways. Let's talk about nutrient absorption. Whether you're absorbing vitamins, minerals, or even fatty acids, probiotics play a critical role in improving your digestion and also nutrient absorption. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below to the probiotics I use. It's very important that you're getting a very good quality probiotic because a lot of times after a probiotic sits on the shelf at a store, by the time you buy it and get it to your house and open it up and then it gets a lot of oxygen in there, it starts to kill off many of the probiotics, meaning that you're not getting that much benefit from them anyway. So you have to make sure you're getting the probiotics that are stabilized and that also have the proper strain in order to offer the benefits we're talking about today. So I am very particular about the probiotics that I use. Once again, I'll put a link in the description below. They're called Probiotic Strength. Now let's talk about your skin health, and then we're going to talk about the warning signs too, because you want to make sure that you're identifying some of these warning signs that will determine whether or not you need some probiotics. Now let's talk about your skin health, okay? Whether it's eczema or inflammation or any type of rash or irritation on your skin, you're gonna really wanna make sure that you're using probiotics to help with that. Most individuals, when having some sort of skin reaction, think automatically, I need some sort of topical for this problem. In most cases, if you're having a skin problem, it is a reflection of your gut health. Your gut health will benefit greatly from the probiotics, therefore manifesting in the way of healthy skin. So don't just think about skin health in the way of putting topicals on and fancy lotions and potions. You know, the dermatology world makes an enormous living and enormous amount of money off of individuals with poor gut health because you're going to have more acne, more problems across the board. Now let's talk about your female health. Well, if you are getting candida infections or any other type of infections that are related to your female health, well, one of the things that you'll find is that the probiotics will help greatly in avoiding all of that. Let's move on to allergies. if you take probiotics, it has been shown to alleviate allergies greatly. So if you're somebody who starts to react to everything in your environment all the time, probiotics will help with this in a big way. Now, cardiovascular health is important too, because probiotics have been shown to help decrease your blood pressure, decrease your cholesterol, improving your overall cardiovascular health. And if you think about how many individuals are taking, cardiovascular medications in the way of cholesterol and blood pressure, well, you know what? Throwing a probiotic in when it offers all of these benefits, along with dropping down cholesterol and blood pressure, that is a huge win. Let's talk about a few warning signs. This is important right here, okay? Stick with me because you're gonna wanna know this. Now, if you're somebody who has taken antibiotics at any point in your life or recently, this is a sign that you need probiotics. Antibiotics kill all the different microorganisms in your body, the good and the bad, right? We know that if we get a bacterial infection, the antibiotics are gonna kill that, but they kill also all the good stuff that offers you all of these benefits. So therefore, if you came off of an antibiotic or you've taken it at some point in your life, it's killed down the different microorganisms, you need to build them back up, and a probiotic will do that. Now, the other thing you want to look for is just all the different symptoms we talked about, right? Skin inflammation, eczema, candida overgrowth, allergy issues, cardiovascular problems, all types of irritable bowel syndrome, irregularities with your bathroom habits, inflammation in the gut, poor immune system, poor mental health, poor nutrient absorption. You have a lot of different nutrient deficiencies. These are all reasons that you would actually look to a probiotic. And if you start taking a probiotic, I do daily, by the way, I take a probiotic every single day. If you start taking one, you're gonna notice in a short period of time that you're gonna start getting a bunch of these amazing benefits in which we talked about today. So once again, I'll put a link in the description below to the probiotics that I personally use. Quality is key here, and that's how you're gonna get results. I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll love this one next.